Bon, et ben on verra si ça passe ou pas. Ah, c'est chiant, hein. C'est chiant à mettre en place. Surtout quand t'as pas de matos. Ça c'est encore pire. En 2 minutes.
At Xbox, our passion is to help you find and play the games that you love.
You know, I love the art form of video games. I think we tell stories that bring people together, whether it's competing or whether it's cooperative. This is just what gaming should be about.
Xbox. Désolé si ça rame, hein. Il faudrait que je règle ça, mais...
Wow! After all of this time, it's special to be back here with Xbox fans around the world. I mean, just look at this stage. That alone shows you how far we've all come since 2001. My name is Robbie Bach, and I had the privilege of being in charge of Xbox until I retired from Microsoft in 2010. Now, when we started Xbox 20 years ago, the original idea was a business venture, a way for Microsoft to get into the living room. But as we assembled our team and got to work, Xbox quickly blossomed into a new vision for what games could be. an Ethernet port to connect players over the internet at broadband speeds, a built-in hard drive to help games evolve beyond the limitations of disks and cartridges, a global dedicated online service to let you play with old and new friends alike, no matter where they are. These were audacious, groundbreaking ideas at the time, but they were also risky. We faced skeptics and doubters, I'll be honest and say inside and outside of Microsoft. We had missteps along the way. There were lots of challenges involved in getting that first Xbox out the door in a way that was true to our vision. So when I think about what it took to bring Xbox to life, I always remember that success was not guaranteed. And it was your passion for what Xbox is that transformed that vision into reality. A vision only comes to life when others share a belief in what's possible. And for that, we are grateful to all of you, our partners, developers around the world, and most of all, our fans.
Microsoft is going to make a game console.
We weren't sure how we were going to do it. The risk was enormous. Microsoft was this dominant company of the era, but success or even survival was anything but preordained.
We started to ship quality games.
And at the same time, we weren't doing anything in the console space. One day, these guys from the DirectX team walked in. We just thought of ourselves kind of that rebels.
A weird combination of craziness and genius.
We were a renegade team.
A lot of our thinking was focused on making the very best games.
That really meant something for us. We wanted to make a console designed to be easy and fun to make games on. We were trying to crash meetings and get traction on this thing.
We're an annoyance.
You're proposing taking money away from Office in order to fund some game system?
Ballmer understood where the money came from.
Steve looked at the Xbox idea and saw insanity.
Wait! Just 1 minute before you answer.
What's the hard drive going to cost? What's the Ethernet port going to cost? There's no way.
Everything about making a console is hard.
We made this little device
that was held together by chewing gum and paste.
And it doesn't turn on.
It became clear that there was just some really big challenges for us.
The Duke wasn't a small controller.
You had to have gorilla hands to work with this thing.
It doesn't matter what your technology is. If you don't have the games, we were done.
They had this new thing called Halo.
Forza was built as an epic racing game.
Gears of War was appealing to a hardcore gamer.
We were focused on having all of our games prepped for E3, and you were always just one catastrophic bug away from not making it.
What's going on?
The Red Ring of Death.
Microsoft brand is on the line, the Microsoft name's on the line.
It's insane to launch a game console. When you're Microsoft, you made frickin' Windows and a spreadsheet.
It was chaotic.
Chaos. Total chaos.
Our goal is to continue to innovate across all platforms.
Bridge the gap between traditional and cloud-based games.
And then sometimes there's surprises that come out of nowhere.
We are no longer in the Microsoft playbook.
Power On, the Story of Xbox is a 6-part documentary series that will release on December 13th across a variety of video platforms. So the project began almost 3 years ago with a simple question. Is there a compelling story behind the history of Xbox? The answer, it turns out, was yes, absolutely. So we partnered with an Emmy Award-winning documentary film team to really dig in and help bring the story to life. At its core, it's a story about how Xbox started as a passion project from a small group of gamers within Microsoft and grew to become a source of joy for Xbox players around the world. Whether you've been here for the entire 20 years or you have just joined us, we're excited to have you with us today. And we're going to relive some of our favorite moments, hear some words of wisdom from our very own Phil Spencer, and definitely have a little bit of fun.
Well, thanks, Rock. And it really is an honor to have you here. Believe it or not, I'm a big fan of yours. For instance, I know that you're a 5-time WWE champion, not to mention one of the top entertainers in the world.
Bill, I'm very flattered. I'm a big fan of yours as well. For instance, The Rock knows you're the chairman and chief software architect of the Microsoft Corporation, a leading worldwide provider of software
Quand ils ont présenté
for
la
the personal
première
computer.
Xbox. Je l'ai pas eu moi celle-là, la première Xbox.
Thank you, Rock. I'm very flattered myself.
By creating Windows in 1983, a multitasking graphical user interface environment that runs on MS-DOS-based computers along with Windows NT and Windows 2000, completely self-contained operating systems that feature networking, symmetric multiprocessing, multi-threading, and security. Bill, you've certainly revolutionized the technology we know today.
C'était à l'époque où ils ont présenté la première Xbox.
Wow. Rock, that is impressive. So, for the first time, let me now unveil Xbox.
I think this is going to be looked back on as the golden age of video games.
Attendez, j'ai essayé pour voir. Ça va couper. Non, j'arrive pas à voir les sous-titres, je sais pas, ils s'affichent pas quand je mets la vidéo.
Global gaming community are a powerful force, and it is you who've made our passion as popular and important as it is today. Pretty much every day when I'm off work, I'm on Xbox. I'm chatting with friends, working with friends, we're driving Jeeps off cliffs in Forza. I'm trying new games in Game Pass. This is where we live.
Est-ce qu'il va nous donner... Ah, il a un t-shirt
And we've
Halo.
all seen how important and
Bon, en même temps,
real
c'était les 20 ans
those
d'Halo aussi.
human
Mais
relationships
est-ce qu'ils
can
vont
be,
annoncer le multi ou pas aujourd'hui?
especially in the face of real-life adversity.
Ouais, bonne question.
So when I think about 20 years of Xbox, I think about you, our community, and our creators. And I want you to know that I'm dedicated, Team Xbox is dedicated, and this company is dedicated to continuing to invest, listen, and learn as we build the best, most welcoming, and most fun entertainment ecosystem anywhere on Earth and beyond. At Xbox, we're on a mission to bring the joy and community of gaming to everyone. And we're honored that you've joined us for the last 20 years, and we can't wait to build the future together.
360 apparemment.
So thank you, and see you
Il y
online.
a quelques jours.
His name's Jacob. I met him like 3 years ago on Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
So over the next year, he quickly became one of our best friends.
We're meeting for the first time.
But of course, it was only online. I've never seen him in person.
Tanner lives in Spokane, Washington.
And I was like, bro, I'm gonna be in Canada. He's like, bro, no way.
He's here. It's just so crazy.
And let's pack up and head to St. Louis.
Ah, c'est les gens qui se sont rencontrés par la console.
And I was a bit, bro. I'm so happy to see you.
You the Bridge Boys are back.
I've met Jacob.
That's why we're friends. We're all here. Gears of War.
C'est un peu grâce à Xbox, enfin... je veux dire, c'est la chaîne de Bubu, mais je veux dire, s'il n'y avait pas d'Xbox non plus, on jouerait pas tous ensemble, et donc forcément, on se parlerait pas. Donc là, ça rassemble les jeux vidéo.
Since the launch of Xbox One, we've listened to you, the community of Xbox gamers, and we're grateful for your continued feedback. We continue to deliver monthly platform feature updates that enhance your gaming experience, and your response to the updates continues to motivate us. Last year, the team decided to tackle a feature that has been consistently at the top of your request list. And while we weren't sure it was possible, today, I'm pleased to announce Xbox One backward compatibility.
S'ils en parlent là, c'est qu'il doit y avoir un truc, c'est pas possible.
Your Xbox 360 games, the games you've invested your time and money in, and the games you want to continue to be played, will be playable natively on your Xbox One.
You asked for more games to join our backward compatibility catalog, from the biggest blockbusters to cult classics. And we listened. Today, we are celebrating our anniversary by adding more than 70 original Xbox and Xbox 360 games to our backward compatibility catalog. The entire Max Payne series is now playable on Xbox Series X, Series S, and Xbox One consoles for the very first time. The entire Fear franchise can now be played on our latest machines. Games like Dead or Alive Ultimate and Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast are once again playable on a new generation of consoles. All original Xbox games will look better than ever on all modern consoles. Every one of the titles added today will benefit from Auto HDR, and many will enjoy increased frame rates with FPS Boost, including a wider range of our existing backward compatible titles like the Gears of War franchise, the Fable franchise, Cameo, and Sonic Generations. At Xbox, we are committed to preserving the games that you love, enhanced by the latest technology while staying true to the original creator's vision. What better way to celebrate the past 20 years than by playing the iconic games that helped define it? Thank you for being with us on every step of this journey.
Maintenant? Ah ouais, c'est pour ça qu'il y avait une mage, ouais. Mais il y a eu une mage sur Dead Space, des trucs comme ça. Ça veut dire que Dead Space, là, il passerait en 60. Ça serait le feu, franchement. Vraiment, ça serait vraiment le feu.
What the bottom of the tube looks like? Well, bam! There it is.
Bon, après, il faudra quand même attendre la liste de jeux rétro-compatibles. Voir s'ils sont intéressants, mais c'est ça.
Next time.
All right, Xbox fans, the time has come. Can you believe it has been 20 years since I stood on that CES stage in Las Vegas and helped launch the original Xbox? Now, of course, I nailed all the cool buzzwords.
The Rock's here to say that that can't be farther from the truth.
Symmetric multiprocessing, completely self-contained operating system. And how about that look? I mean, the outfit, the glasses. Who wears glasses inside? And I even had hair back then. Those were the days, the good old days. Now, thank the Lord, I left the fanny pack in my closet. All right, well, I hope you had a chance to watch Red Notice on Netflix over the weekend. Now, here's the thing. We built a kick-ass vault inspired by the film with some amazing treasures and artifacts from Xbox over the last 20 years. Now look, my co-stars Ryan Reynolds and Gal Gadot, being the master thieves that they are hell-bent on getting into the vault and getting their hands on these artifacts themselves. So I need your help. I need you to break into the Xbox Vault yourself by heading over to the site below. Now I'm excited to tell you we got hundreds and hundreds of amazing prizes, including an oil painting of yours truly from that moment 20 years ago. The look, the glasses, the hair, the whole thing is there. And custom Xbox Red Notice hardware, Game Pass collector's cards. We got hundreds and hundreds of them for you guys. And last but not least, 3 Cleopatra eggs, just like the ones in Red Notice. All right, it's time for me to go and hit the Iron Paradise and show Master Chief what real guns look like.
You never cease to amaze the rock.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
De toute façon, c'était sûr que la rétro, ils Et Marie et Olivier, je ne trouvais pas dit si vous m'entendez assez bien.
Alright, I think I'm gonna be going to bed now.
J'ai encore augmenté. Je sais pas si c'est assez. Et là, c'est bon ou pas?
Please welcome Keanu.
Ah oui, Cyberpunk, le fameux.
Hello, Los Angeles!
Ça doit être mieux là, non?
The feeling of walking the streets of the future
là, je suis à fond, là,
is really going to be breathtaking.
Ouais, quelle arnaque ce jeu. Enfin, il est génial, hein, mais je veux dire, sur le côté bug et tout. Sinon, j'ai adoré le faire, moi.
More than just fun. It's an activity that brings people from all walks of life, from all over the world together.
Todo puede ser real en un juego.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Pour moi, les jeux vidéo sont un moyen de s'évader et de penser à autre chose, mais surtout de découvrir des univers incroyables, des expériences inédites en coop ou en multijoueur, mais surtout de s'amuser, c'est le plus important.
Excusez-moi, je décède à moitié. J'ai arrêté de fumer aussi, donc je pense que j'ai le corps qui porte un peu là. Ça fait quoi, 4 jours que j'ai pas fumé, 5 jours. Je pense que j'ai l'atout de l'arrêt de tabac aussi.
In bocca al lupo e ci vediamo online.
The vision that we've worked on for so long, you see it in real
Qu'est-ce que j'ai
products.
passé des bons moments
Xbox
sur
One
à
X,
partir de la
the most powerful console ever
La
made.
première, je l'ai pas eu.
That journey from
vraiment,
vision to reality isn't always a direct path.
La 360,
We see a future where you're instantly absorbed in your games, where worlds are even more lifelike,
aussi, hein, même si, y avait
immersive, responsive, and surprising. We centered on this idea, putting the player at the center, really freeing up the player to play the games that they want with the people they want on the devices that they want to play.
Avec le Game Pass, etc. Et vraiment,
Xbox will be the platform that underpins gaming experiences for the globe.
Switch, mais,
That's the vision.
Ma console, vraiment,
It will connect people.
Sur lequel je suis H24, c'est toujours été la Xbox.
It will empower creators to achieve things they never could before. It will break down barriers. That's what I believe.
A milestone like the 20th anniversary of Xbox is more than a chance to reflect on all we've done and everything our players have taught us. With 23 studios across Xbox Game Studios and Bethesda, all pouring their incredible passion into creating new worlds and amazing experiences, the future of gaming is awe-inspiring. At Xbox, our love for players starts with our love for games and the creators who make them. We know that to reach more gamers in more parts of the world, we need to keep bringing more creative voices and perspectives to the table. Fostering a community as diverse as the world we live in and inclusive of all that makes each of us who we are. That's why we relentlessly invest to make it easier and faster for developers to build the games we love.
We've driven innovation to enable developers to build accessibility features into their games, like remappable controls and adjustable color or text for players who are visually impaired. We collaborate with creators to encourage representation of diverse characters for stories that can open our eyes and our hearts to new points of view. And we're committed to bringing those incredible games to every gamer on the planet by making it possible for anyone to play any game, anywhere. We do that with Game Pass, bringing you hundreds of titles from hidden gems to the biggest hits, playable across all devices. We do that with our consoles, the most affordable and powerful console lineup with Xbox Series S and X. And we do that with things like the Xbox Adaptive Controller, which has unlocked the joy of gaming for over 400 million players with disabilities. When everyone plays, we all win. It isn't just a tagline, it's a core principle that inspires everything we do. So please join us as we look forward to the next 20 years and more, as we unleash creativity, embrace a global community, and delight gamers everywhere, together. Thank you for being the core of what makes Xbox great.
C'est Halo ça. Est-ce qu'ils vont annoncer le multi ou pas alors?
Our duty.
Il y a eu une rumeur comme quoi il sortirait aujourd'hui, mais... Ah, il va y avoir un film. Non. Ah mais je me méfie parce que les films de jeux, enfin tirés d'un jeu vidéo, souvent, c'est pas la folie. Hein. Ou la série. Il y avait une série, je crois, ou un film, je sais plus. Ouais, une série, c'est ça. Ouais. En streaming en 2022. C'est la Paramount qui fait ça. À voir, hein. À voir.
I'm so fortunate to be able to work and play in this incredible sci-fi universe of Halo. Like Marvel and Star Wars, Halo is a universe where hundreds of stories can be told and where millions of experiences can be shared. Halo began 20 years ago as the defining experience for Xbox. And thanks to you, it's now a global pop culture phenomenon. Whether it's the highly anticipated Halo TV series coming to Paramount Plus next year, which you just saw a glimpse in that live-action teaser, or stepping back into the boots of Master Chief in Halo Infinite this December, the Halo universe continues to expand in new and thrilling ways. Because of your passion for Halo and your constructive feedback, we gave Halo Infinite more time to refine it for everyone that has been with us from the beginning and for anyone who's just getting started. This game is a return to our roots with an epic campaign and a deeply rewarding multiplayer. And we can't wait for you to jump into this all-new Halo experience. While the Master Chief is the hero of Halo, our fans are its heart and soul. And we at 343 are proud to celebrate 20 years of Halo with you in a very special way. Enjoy.
Ah, c'est ciné, ça, ouais. Ah, c'est un concert Halo. Elles sont folles aussi dans Halo, je trouve. Ah ouais, la BO d'Halo, elle est top, je trouve aussi, moi.
Hello, Halo community, from all of us at 343 Industries.
Ils ont dû avoir la pression durant toute l'année.
To everyone who played in the recent multiplayer flights, your passion and feedback and spectacular gameplay clips inspired all of us as we made the final push to get Halo Infinite ready for launch. As a thank you and to celebrate our 20th anniversary, we wanted to do something special. So, let me hand the mic to Tom French, Creative Director for Halo Infinite Multiplayer. Tom?
Thank you, Joseph. On behalf of the entire Halo team, it's my honor and privilege to announce that your Spartan journey begins today.
Voilà.
Right now, you can download and start playing Season 1 of Halo Infinite's free-to-play multiplayer beta on Xbox One, Series S, X, and PC. This is the kickoff of our season, and you'll have access to all the maps, core modes, academy features, and the full battle pass to unlock. And your progression will carry over when we officially release the game on December 8th. This is an amazing moment for our team to get to celebrate this as we finally get to release the game and play with you all.
On peut télécharger maintenant si j'ai bien compris. Enfin, ça va être disponible là. Non? La saison 1. C'est pas ça? Ouais, c'est ça, ouais. J'ai bien compris. Bah cool, moi je suis content vraiment.
To be a Spartan, you must become the impossible.
Greetings, Spartan. It would be my pleasure to serve at your side.
Ouais, il y en a 30 qui sont optimisés avec le FPS Boost. Dans les jeux. Et t'as vu la liste où, toi?
On your feet, Spartan.
Ah, Bubu, t'as vu la liste où?
Zone captured.
Sur leur site. Je trouve jamais sur leur site. Ah ouais, ok. Merci. Alors. Ah oui, c'était très court. Tant mieux. Je trouve que ça allait à l'essentiel. Donc Halo qui est disponible. 76 jeux. Du coup, il y a quoi? Alors. De tous les Dead or Alive, il y en a que je connais pas. 50 Cent, ouais. Ah, les Fear. Ça, c'est cool, les Fear, je trouve. Les Fear, c'est cool. Max Payne, ok. Oddworld, Munch Odyssey. Otogi 1, Otogi 2. Red Dead Revolver, Resident Evil, Opération Raccoon City. C'est bien parce qu'il n'y a plus personne dessus. Horizon, Rock of Age. Ouais, tous les Star Wars. Mais ils étaient déjà rétro, les Star Wars, non? Time Splitter 2. Ok. Ouais, mais c'est pas que des jeux de... Enfin, il y en a plein que je connais pas, tu me diras. Ah si, The Outfit, c'est le jeu pourri que j'ai, là. Bah c'est ça, vidéo courte, précise. Ça va droit au but. Bon, j'ai pas compris, Halo, où tu le... Enfin, j'ai pas compris s'il était dispo maintenant ou pas. Parce que moi, ça m'intéresse, j'avoue. J'avoue que ça m'intéresse pas mal. Ah bah il est déjà disponible en fait, là on peut déjà le... C'est marqué lancer le jeu. Attends, il y a une mise à jour, il y a quelque chose. Ah ouais, il se lance là. Mais non, mais attends, c'est bizarre. Je l'ai pas téléchargé le jeu, il faisait 80 MO. Ouais, c'est ça, Marie. Mais il est pas terrible, hein, Outfight 2. Enfin, je trouve. Bon, en tout cas, merci d'avoir regardé avec moi, parce que c'était un peu fait à l'arrache, c'était pas... Ça ramait un peu, etc. Désolé, mais... Je regarderai pour... Bah, pour améliorer ça, quoi, la prochaine fois. Parce que ça peut être sympa, une petite fois de temps en temps, de se regarder ça. Mais attends, Halo. Mais je comprends pas, Halo, là, il est où? Je comprends pas, j'ai un truc qui fait... Attends, j'ai un truc qui fait 200 MO. Attends, je vais le désinstaller. Et je vais le réinstaller, pour voir. Ok. Mais pourquoi il veut pas se désinstaller? Ok, c'est fait. Voilà, et maintenant je retourne sur le store. Et normalement, si je recherche Halo, il devrait être disponible alors. Halo. Hop, et le multijoueur. Installé. Et normalement, il marque qu'il fait 50 Go quand même, hein, le multi par contre. Je crois. Bah non, il fait 280 MO. Je pige pas. C'est bizarre là, il se lance, on dirait. Game Pass, prêt à démarrer. J'ai un écran bleu. Non mais 50 Go c'est peut-être avec la campagne et tout, hein, je sais pas en vrai. Mais dans la liste de jeux là... Alors il y a 50 Cent, Ace of the Galaxy, Advent Rising, je connais pas, Adventure Time, The Secret of Nameless Kingdom, Are You Smarter Than, je connais pas, Avatar, Bankshot Billiard 2, Beautiful Katamari, Binary Domain, Black College, Cloning Clyde, ça je vois ce que c'est, Conan, Darwin A+, Dead or Alive, Ultimate, 3, 4, Element of Destruction, Fear, ça Fear je suis pas mal vraiment, je suis content. Je crois que j'ai Fear 1 moi c'est tout. Manhunt, non j'ai pas, les Max Payne j'ai pas. Mais ça j'ai pas. Nier, ok. Otogi, Otogi 2. The Outfit je l'ai mais c'est pas terrible du tout comme jeu. Resident Evil Opération Raccoon City je l'ai mais c'est pas terrible non plus. Skate 2, ok. Bob l'éponge. J'espère que... Ouais, Fear, il est sympa, faudrait que je le réinstalle du coup. Mais je comprends pas là. Mais Halo, c'est bizarre, moi, il se lance, mais il plante. C'est chelou. Vous arrivez à le télécharger, vous? Nouveau jeu. Ça, c'est quoi ça? Installer. Ouais, ok. Ouais, je pige pas. Attendez, faut que j'aille sur... Je vais voir sur... Alors... Xbox... Je suis sûr que Bubu il est parti direct installer son truc AutoGuild, à voir si ça passait. C'est quasiment sûr. Halo Infinite, multijoueur et saison 1 disponible maintenant. Bah ouais, c'est ça. Go go go. Go go go. Mais je peux pas le lancer. Il doit y avoir une mise à jour, c'est pas possible. Bon. J'arrive pas. Je n'arrive pas à le lancer. Mais du coup, la Dead Space, par exemple. Il n'y a pas de FPS boost dans Dead Space. Il y a juste le HDR. C'est pas Dead Space, alors. Mais par exemple, Gears. Parce qu'apparemment, Gears... Attends. Hop. Gears... Le premier Gears... Il est en 60 FPS le premier Gears. Genre lui. Si je fais voir dans le Microsoft Store. Juste. Non, il l'a pas. Mais donc c'est le vieux Gears. Attends, si je vais dans le Game Pass. Et je fais Gears. Gears of War. Voilà. Et normalement, lui... Il passe en 60 normalement si je fais. À moins qu'il n'y ait pas encore eu, mais... Mais non, pourquoi ça va pas? Ah, ça a bugué. Alors, Gears... Hop. Ah voilà, et si je fais ça? Non, il y est pas là, je sais pas. I don't know, je sais pas quand ça va être disponible. Bon. Moi je vais y aller. Merci à tous d'être passés pour cette première là de live où on suit un stream ou un truc du genre quoi. C'était sympa. C'était sympa. Bon, alors, il y a encore des petits points techniques à régler, mais bon. Ça viendra, ça viendra. Sur ce, merci à tous et puis une bonne soirée. Ciao.